Every crisis has a decision moment, not when the plan kicks in, not when the executives agree. Before that, I'm Anne-Marie Hurk. For 30 years, I've been in those rooms, and I've seen why organizations that do everything right still lose control of the outcome. This is episode 2 of the first 20 minutes. Let's start the clock. Minute 7. The signal has been escalated. People are in the room or on the call. Security is deep in analysis. Legal is assessing exposure. Communications is standing by. Everyone is doing exactly what they're supposed to do, and everything is slowing down. Not because people don't know their jobs, because each function is waiting for the others before they move. Security is waiting for legal's read on exposure before they recommend escalation. Legal is waiting for security's confirmation before they assess liability. Communications is waiting for both before they say anything. Everyone is being professionally responsible, and no one is deciding. This is the permission loop. And it happens in almost every organization that hasn't defined decision authority in advance. It's not dysfunction. There's 3 functions doing exactly what their training tells them to do, and the structure is failing to produce a decision. So what breaks it? It's usually the CISO who steps up, not because they have formal authority over legal or communications, but because someone has to move. And they're the closest to the signal. So they make the call. They push for escalation. They set the direction. And it works until it doesn't. Because what just happened isn't a decision structure. It's one person filling a structural gap with personal authority they may or may not actually have. And while they're doing that, legal's quietly wondering if that call was theirs to make. Communications is waiting to be told what they're actually allowed to say. And the executive is getting briefed, receiving secondhand account of a situation that's already moving. The CISO stepping up in minute 7 is not the system working. It's the system showing where it's broken. Here's what should exist before that moment. A named decision owner, not a function, a person. Someone who is explicitly authorized before the crisis to say, we escalate now, we hold, we acknowledge, we stay silent. Not after alignment is achieved, not after 3 functions agree, not after more information arrives. Now. That person doesn't have to be the CISO. It could be the general counsel. It could be the COO. The title doesn't matter. The pre-authorization does. Because without it, minute 7 becomes a coordination exercise. And coordination under pressure without authority produces delay. Alignment is not a strategy in minute 7. Authority is. So here's the question for your organization. When the permission loop starts, when legal, security, and communications are waiting for each other, who breaks it? Is that person formally authorized to do so? Are they filling a gap that nobody planned for? If it's the latter, you're one crisis away from that person not being in the room. Next episode, minute 10. The decision has been made or forced. Now it has to be communicated. And what gets said in the next 5 minutes will be remembered long after the incident is resolved. If you want to map where your decision authority actually lives before minute 7 arrives, start with the diagnostic link below.